All right, great. Let's get started. All right, we're going to begin by finding a comfortable position. We can sit up nice and straight in our seat. If you are in a cross-legged position with your feet kind of on the sides of the body, that's fine. If you are in a chair or a seated position with your feet connecting to the ground, that's fine as well. So just continue to keep your back straight. That's all I ask. You want to allow the weight to fall into your sits bone and into your feet body. Slowly start to relax the body. Let the jaw fall away from the mouth so that the tongue is loose. Relax the shoulders and the shoulder blades. Give yourself permission to let your shoulder blades fall down your back body and see if you can just tilt the belly in a little bit more. Sit up a little bit taller and allow the breath to flow through a little bit easier. And bring your full awareness and attention now to the full body from the feet to the crown of the head as you just give yourself an opportunity to test the temperature. Basically checking in, noticing where you are right now in this space. Now you can literally also check the temperature where you feel the air around you, noticing the warmth or the coolness, the neutrality, anything that sticks out to you for your senses physically as well. And do this for about 20 breath cycles. Allowing the inhale and the exhale to be full. And just getting the sense of where you are in this space right now. Nothing to do and nowhere to go but to ride the wave of breath. Completely connected, completely aware, with the intention to be in the present moment with whatever comes your way. And while you're doing so, I'm going to ring the singing bowl. Just allow it to be part of the experience that you're having. Continuing to test the temperature. In your mind's eye, I want you to bring into your awareness your breath, noticing the way it would look if you were able to put a picture on the breath. Take an inhale in and just study this breath on the inhale in. And on the exhale out, study the breath on the exhale out. Maybe begin by feeling the sensation of cool air and warm air through each inhale and exhale. And in your mind's eye, getting a sense of what that cool air and that warm air looks like. Starting small. And when you're ready, bringing that awareness now to the sound of the breath. And in being able to describe that in detail. Allowing your mind's eye to help you put together this vision of what these sounds mean to you and what they represent to you and you only. Next, following this in your path, noticing how far the breath travels. Being aware that each part of your body allows for an impression or a sensation that flows through. It's a fluid sense, it's changing, it's not static. So try to allow yourself to be open to various altering changes in how this breath looks and feels as you follow it through the path of the body. Notice as well that the inhale has a different sensation than the exhale. Noticing how the inhale is filling and how the exhale is releasing. For the next 10 breath cycles, let's continue to allow the sense of smell, the mind's eye to provide the sense of sight, and the ears to help provide the sense of hearing of this breath. For the intention to really study it and connect to it as it is, allowing your vision to develop around it as you follow it through the body and allow it to naturally take you to where it flows to. No forcing or tension beyond that. Begin with just taking a breath in and following it moment by moment in this manner. Inhale, I am breathing in. Exhale, I am breathing out. Twenty breath cycles. And if your mind is blank, that's okay. See if you can be okay with that. If your mind is filled with various thoughts, see if you can be okay with that too and continue on with the practice. In any case, be an observer. If parts of this practice sometimes seem to wander away, or it seems difficult, can you just trust maybe that those other parts are still working? Is that something that you're okay with allowing to be part of the practice? Say you lose sight of your mind's eye for a moment, or the hearing part of the breath, the smell part. Can you trust that they're still there? How does this settle with you if you can't constantly see it in front of you? Is knowing that it's still there enough? And regardless of your answer, can you be okay with this? It's not the wandering of the mind part of our thinking process. Continue to breathe in and out. Inhale, I am breathing in. Exhale, I am breathing out. On your next inhale in your mind's eye, I want you to consider what restoration looks like. It can also be the word restore. Whichever word resonates most for you. You want to be able to consider resetting this breath as a way to restore. You want to be able to restore the body and the breath and the mind in the present moment. And the way we can do that is by just connecting to the pause inside of our breath cycle. Bringing the sense of restoration into our intention. And on the exhale, letting go as we trust that it will work as it is, without our input or our need to fix. On the inhale, breathe in, fill up with this air, connecting to this sense of restoration. Pause. Allow the restoration to be here and be present. Exhale, letting go, to trust. And pausing again in this sense of trust and confidence. Breathing in, breathing out. Each time a new breath cycle begins, it's an opportunity to reset, start from scratch, try again, to go through the process of restoration. In your mind's eye, get a sense of what that restoration really feels like. How would your body feel if you were completely restored? What do those feelings look like? Are there colors associated with them? Are there other one-word or two-word descriptions? How would your thought process be? Would you be relaxed? Would you be excited? Could you feel gratitude here? Just in your mind's eye, bring that vision into development. Breath by breath, moment by moment, take your time. Using the breath to help you stay anchored on restoration. Each breath an opportunity to start the process and cycle over again. Cleansing, washing, connecting. Take about 20 breath cycles to bring the sense of restoration, the way you see it, into your vision, and only the way you see it. only the way you experience it and feel it. Using the breath cycle to help you go through the process, one breath cycle at a time. And whatever that sense of restoration means for you, allow it to be embodied in the cycle of breath. Bringing it into the breath cycle. The inhale fills up, filling up with restoration as if a well of water fills up with water when it rains. And on the exhale, letting go as a way to completely nurture as you share your breath with the rest of the world. The same way as if water shared from the well restores each cell in our body when it's drunk. Inhaling, filling up, exhaling, releasing, washing away. As the water does when we drink, it takes out toxins and deposits nutrients, filling up and then releasing and letting go. Allow this water to be restoring from the crown of the head to the feet, and from the feet to the crown of the head. Breathing in, filling up, restoration, filling up with nutrients. Exhaling, letting go, washing away toxins. The give and take cycle of breath. From the feet, body, bring your awareness and attention here. Allow this restoration to feel strong in your feet. Feel the water as part of the cycle of breath that connects to the feet body with the intent to restore. The inhale, the pause, is that moment to really relax and let go. The exhale, and the pause again, that moment to truly trust and be confident. The inhale, the pause, the exhale, and the pause. And for the remainder of this practice, from your feet to the crown of the head, and from the crown of the head back down to the feet, bring each breath cycle to connect to each part that you feel that you would like to restore in the body. doing a self-guided body scan to really honor and respect the parts of your body that could use some nutrients and restoration, as well as the ability to wash away any toxins, wash away anything that doesn't belong there, but also to become so clean in its restoration that what it produces can also be shared with others as it cleans and cleanses through each breath, eventually fully fluid and clean. Breathing in and out. You can begin now. And when we're done, I'll ring the singing bowl. But be fully committed to listening to yourself and your body during this body scan. Throughout the whole process and practice. From now until I ring the bowl. And if at any time your mind wanders, come back to the breath. Resetting, starting again from wherever you left off, being fully aware of restoration as part of this practice, moment by moment, cycle by cycle. If you'd like to continue to meditate, you may do so for as long as you like by leaving this session, continuing to connect to the breath moment by moment, cycle by cycle for restoration. Otherwise, we can close together, taking a few intentional breaths to reset with the intention to open our eyes. You can wiggle the fingertips, wiggle the toes, maybe even stretch if you like to. Continuing to breathe in and out. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you. I love you. And namaste.